here is the SJ4000, the thing that I've been using that you guys were watching, these little video samples that I put before I got into the actual review. As you see, it looks just like the GoPro, except it might be a little bit thicker. It has an LCD screen. I'm just going to take this off finally. This package right here, I'm going to tell you straight up right now, it cost me $93 on Amazon. I am not being promoted or sponsored to, review this. This is just me sharing to you guys about this little awesome alternative to the GoPro expensive $300 to $400 system. Now, I'm not telling you not to go buy that, but I'm telling you if you're wanting to save money and get some equal in terms of quality and feel, then this is going to be the best one yet. Unfortunately, I don't have a GoPro to make a side-by-side comparisons, but I'm very happy with this purchase. I am not even thinking about the GoPro. This is going to suit me very well. So put that on the side and you will see that we got a whole bunch of accessories that it comes inside that box. We have a cleaning cloth, we have the booklet, we have some zip ties, the tripod mount, the waterproof casing, the hookups to go onto other things, the bike clip, the charger, little velcros to do another little joints, and the one that you can put on your head or mount on other areas. And you got a clip. In the front we see HD 1080p, one power mode, and also to change into the menu. And you see the fish eye lens, so you're gonna get that wide angle, like you can be up to your face and it'll still see around your head and more. And on the right side, or left side if you want to call it, from the front, we have the up and down buttons right there. It is plastic. The feeling feels kind of like the Nexus, like this. And there's a little speaker there so you can play back and hear everything. In the back we have a tiny little 1.5-inch screen. We want to call this on the left side. We have the microphone, 3 holes. We have the charging port. Here's a micro HDMI. My high speed 32GB class 10. So I'm gonna stick it in here. The bottom we have the battery compartment. I'm not gonna take it out because when you take it out, it resets your date and time. And on the top, we have the light indicator that it is on. Here's the OK to select. Now here I'm gonna hold on to the power. Or not hold, you can basically just touch it, so you can accidentally almost turn it on sometimes. The little mini screen in here is tiny. Instead of guessing where you're going to be recording, this is going to be an excellent source right away. It has zooming. You have the ability to zoom. Now to go into your menu and settings, you'll have to go into the mode right here. Press mode. And now you're in picture mode, so you can take a picture if you wanted to. I wouldn't say in here is going to be the best clarity for this camera. It might look better outside. I just won't be using it for that. So the next third hit is actually going into what you have recorded, and then you can go through your pictures and videos of all what you recorded. Clicking one more to go down, obviously you go resolution, press OK, and you see that I am in 1080p. So now if you go to cyclic recording, this is going to let you choose how long do you want it to record until it makes a new file. HDR. Yes, I have it on. I hear that it records a lot better on HDR, so that's what I have it on. Motion detection, if you want it to, when it detects motion. Audio, you can see on, recording, you can turn them off. Date stamps, so if you want them to show or not, it's in there. Capture mode, timer, so you can take a picture of yourself. Image size, 3 megapixels, or you got your 12. Quality, you want to leave it on fine. Sharpness, I found soft to be the best one. White balance is on auto. Color is on normal. ISO is on auto. Exposure is on 0, so you can, if you want to brighten up areas or darken other areas, you can go in here and change it yourself. Phase detection for the camera shooting. Anti-shaking, I see a little bit difference. I have it on just to help me that much more. Quick review, so you can turn that off if you want to. Date stamp if you want time and date. Language, date and time. Auto power off, so every 3 minutes if I'm not using it, it's going to turn off. Beep sound, if you don't want that, turn it off. You got TV mode, screensavers if you like, frequency, I have it on 60 Hertz, rotate if you wanted to like auto rotate. Car mode, this is the actual recording for the car, so if you want to use this for a dash cam, it'll work. As it's charging, you can record, so you can have infinite battery. You can delete, you can format default settings and check the version. My version is this. I have not checked to see if there's an update, but I will later. And that's pretty much it for that. Recording lasts for a long time. I'm always catching everything I can within one whole charge. I mean, I've only charged it twice, not because it died, but just because I charged it just in case I was going to do something long. But it was fine, and I think it's gonna last for a long time. Now to power it off, we just have to hold the power button and it turns off and says goodbye. Nice little camera. It definitely has a little weight to it. It's not heavy, but you don't feel anything cheap out of it. So with the accessories, it's perfectly aligned. The screen's gonna be visible and it just sits in there, and then it's never gonna fall out. Now you can stick this on tripods, you can put it upside down, whatever, however you like to, if it's gonna be on a dash cam. And then the next best part, if you have one of these, there's lots of them that you can buy from stores or online. I mean, your choice. My brand is iPertzTV Mini. I can just screw this in here, so I can extend this whole entire thing to make selfie videos or hard to reach. And here we have the water case. It's perfectly sealed, perfectly fit, and I already tested it in the water for quite a bit. And to open it, you just gotta flap here and pull towards that opening, and then you got this release open, and then you got this little area, and you stick it in just like that. Make sure all your seals don't have any hairs or anything blocking the shutting of it, and you will see that it actually squeezes in and expands into that little area. And I like to give it the extra squeeze to help it out, so it's not just doing it by itself. I like to squeeze it and then it closes in there, and it's perfectly sealed. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's all the way sealed, but until these things are all completely, squished in there, that's already blocking and doing its job. And yes, you can go down in water pretty deep. I was in water for over 20 minutes and it never even got foggy on me, and no water even got inside. Of course, here we have a whole bunch of attachments. It's just like the GoPro attachments, so if you have those, you could actually use accessory from their line. It's very easy to change. Just stick it in there, and there you have it. I somehow lost audio on this clip, but anyways, you can see that I'm sliding the little clip that attaches into like one in a tripod or whatever, and it clamps right in really nicely. And then you got that other like clip on to that case where you don't have to have the water case on, and it just like literally stick on clamping anywhere. You can pull off this door just like that. Very simple metal pin that will just connect into here. So this is for sealing the whole entire door, for waterproofing. You see there's an opening here for sound to come in, and it's very easy to hook up as well. Just clamp it in there. Very easy to do. I think I'm done here, so enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope I helped you guys out. This clip you're about to see is when I very first started the device. Like, I turned it on and I started recording, and this is the quality without fixing anything in the settings. This is what I got. It was inside of the water case, so the audio is obviously a little bit muffled, but soon enough you're gonna see how loud and clear it picks up when it's recording out of the waterproof case. Here I took it out of the waterproof case so I can hear what the sound sounds like as I walk through.
That one first. The one that's on the left side.
Zooms.
It's really sunny outside, and I was very impressed with the quality on it. It actually looks really good, and I love it. Like, it's definitely what I wanted to expect out of it. I didn't think I was a fan of the fisheye, but I don't mind it actually, because the angle that you get out of it is just so wide, and it's like you want it now, like you need it, and I just wanted to get close up. And here's a quick walk up of my desk. This wasn't that bright in there, and that's kind of like a low setting, medium. And a few clips before this, or this is what was the first new clip that I started with the new settings. It looks really good. I made it like better sharpen or softer, whatever I tweaked it to. I mean, you saw the settings, what I have it as in the previous little clips in this video. So if you want to know what I set them to, you can watch that again. And clearly here I'm just using my hand to hold the device. This is all within the same day on Sunday, and I'm walking to the fair that we're having here next to my house. Just in case you're wondering where I live in Hillsboro, Oregon, in the Portland metro. In the next few clips, I'm gonna have some fun here. How am I supposed to drink this? Oh, I need a fart, that's why I'm over here. Oh, I just want to do this to your day.
I think that turkey wants some of our water.
Why did the turkey cross the road? To prove he wasn't a chicken.
That's like so not funny. Do you want to see my nuggets?
Do you want to see my cock-a-doodle-doo?
I would if I could, but my perm is so dank.
Yeah, man. Her hair's all like in her face, like how I was at her mom's. Bruh.
I'm just waiting for you to eat me.
And her wish was granted.
Do you care if I dump this in there? I'm trying out my new camera.
You want to put it in there?
That's what she said.
Go ahead, dude. We're not live.
This lady was loud enough to hear. I'm obviously dunking this for the first time underwater in a tub to keep the water cold. And I know that was literally my first time in front of a whole bunch of people, and everyone was asking me, it's like, what is that? Is that a GoPro? I was like, psh, do I look like I can afford $400? Psh. Well, technically I could because I have a credit card and I max it out like crazy, but no. Now look at the cute little elephants. As I edit and analyze the video, I like the color correction. So then I come home and I'm taking off the waterproof case and I find a little kitty that my first time I ever got to pet it. I always see it and it never came to me until today. Oh look, a spider. I got real close. It's not a macro lens, but dare me to lick it? Okay.
Really pointing down. Could be a lot better. And this is how I'm gonna be going. There's obviously gonna be a lot of wind. I don't even know if you can hear me. I don't have a little windbreaker.
You know what impresses me? I have no wind filter on the little device. It's out of the waterproof case and you can still hear the engine, and that's where about my bike on the left. The next day we go to my friend's neighborhood swimming pool and I hand them the camera so he can get me jumping in. Now I've seen some pretty clear water videos with this camera. Unfortunately, this water that I was in was really muggy and I can barely even see under it, so it's not the camera quality. That's the best any camera would do underwater because it was just muggy looking. But I seriously always wanted an underwater camera so I can do videos like this, but more like actual funner stuff than just me testing out the camera. I've been in the water quite a bit, diving in and out, going all the way to the 9 feet, but my ears couldn't handle it too much. At my dad's viewing while he's eating and I'm bothering. I'm all up in his face in a low light setting. Okay, I've done enough. I've proved enough. I'm really happy with the performance and quality of this camera. I have nothing more to say other than go get yourself one if you wanted one just like me. Save yourself the money. I don't think you'll be disappointed. My experience has been very well. Now you can just enjoy last night's random lightning and thunderstorm. Alrighty, thank you for joining. Please share and like this video if you liked it. Of course, subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, later.